Good morning, welcome to the garden. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to show you a trouble spot in my garden. I have some plant damage, and it's not from any freezes or frosts. Planting out a week and a half early, there was no problem with that. We didn't have any more cold snaps. So the tomatoes and peppers look good in that regard, but some of them have suffered damage. And if you're local, maybe you're thinking, oh, maybe it was from the big wind, maybe they fell over and snapped. I've had that happen before, but it wasn't from any of the windstorms that came through at the end of March. So let me take you over there and show you the peppers and the tomatoes, and show you some of the plants that have damage and why it happened and what I'm going to do about it. So up against the wall here is where I planted. We've got tomatoes and peppers all the way down the line, and you'll see I've got some replacement plants lined up in my yogurt containers in spots where I need to take out a plant and put a new one in. Let me show you the damage. The white powdery stuff on the ground is an attempt to curb the issue. Let me show you. Something's been eating away at the stem. So this is how the stem should look, nice and thick. But right there, it's been eaten away at. And that's why it's flopped over. That is an insect issue. And what I have over here are roly-polies. The Diatomaceous Earth is an organic product, and that's what I've used, and it's looking like it's sparing some of the plants, but then others I didn't get it down soon enough, or it rained. If it rains, you have to reapply. Here's a missing one. This was a pepper, so there's its neighbor, still looking good. And this one just got eaten away at and then shriveled up. So I have a replacement plant that's going to go in. So the Diatomaceous Earth looks like it's working a little bit, but I'm also still concerned that some of the roly-polies are just crawling over it anyway. This little guy, close your eyes if you're disgusted by little bug carcasses. This little guy down in here, see if the camera wants to focus. Right there. So he crawled over the Diatomaceous Earth, ate the plant, and then died. So he's a little tenacious guy. And so that's what I'm worried about, is that even though I have this powdered down, some of the bugs are just going to crawl over it and take out a plant anyways. Okay, so I have an idea for what I'm going to do. Let me show that to you now. I was watching somebody else's garden YouTube video one time, and I saw their plant in the ground in the container, and I thought, why would they plant the plant inside the container in the ground and then mulling that over, because it wasn't a discussion point in the garden. They were just doing other gardening things and talking about other points. It's just something I saw, visually in their video. And then so just having a little think, I thought, well, probably to avoid bug damage. So it's just one of those things I just filed away, not knowing I was going to need that information so soon. And I've never cut out the bottom of a container before. So I'm going to try with a box cutter and see how it goes, taking the bottom off of a yogurt container, because I want the roots then to be able to go down into the soil when I plant it, still inside the container. There's all the beautiful roots ready to go in the ground. I can see that that's going to take a little time. This will come right off, I think. Yeah, that'll come off at a later date. What I'm hoping is that the roly-polies will either come up against this and not be able to climb up and over, or come up against it, find that it's not a food source, and be, distracted and go a different direction. All right, let's see how that does. So that soil from having cut the bottom off is on the soil in the garden bed. See how this guy reacts. Okay, you gonna climb it? He's still on dirt. He did not climb up onto the yogurt container. Let's see. This might work.